My homily for the 7th Sunday of Easter, the 21st of May 2023. Our Gospel today continues Jesus' final discourse at the Last Supper. This section is part of what is called Jesus' priestly prayer. Jesus speaks of himself as being glorified, which we would regard as a strange way of seeing crucifixion and cruel death. But Jesus is saying to us that there are worse things than suffering and death. By his suffering and death, Jesus saved us and brought into being the church to carry his message to the ends of the world. Jesus couldn't just have died of old age. What impression would that have made on anyone? Jesus lived a wonderful life of love and compassion, forgiveness and challenge. But that wasn't enough to really get his message across. He also had to suffer and die for what he proclaimed. Suffer and die for love of us, to convince our sceptical minds, move our cold, hard hearts. Greater love has no man than to lay down his life for his friends, as Jesus said, except that he also laid down his life for his enemies, laid down his life for all. So you can see, I hope, how Jesus saw it as a glorifying thing, transformative, a game changer, as you might say. Not only did our God become man, fully human in all things but sin, he also suffered and died for us. What more could he do? What else could he do to show the depth of his love for us? As St. Paul said, Jesus emptied himself to assume the condition of a slave and was humble yet even to accepting death on a cross. What other explanation for that can there be except love, amazing love? What else can explain it? In today's Gospel, Jesus says where he wants us all to end up, in eternal life, which comes through knowing the only true God and Jesus Christ whom he sent. Well, he's certainly got our attention now. He really went all out to do that, but only so we would come to know what our God is really like, and then one day to join him in eternal life. We probably all have family members who are skeptical or even openly reject the Christian faith. For them, we must do what Jesus did, and later his disciples and Mary and his family did. Pray continuously.